my name is Rachel. Today I have a pretty big plant haul to show you. So if you saw my last plant haul video this last summer, I get quite a few houseplants and that's not uncommon. So anyways, some of them you've seen before, but I'm just including a little bit of them just so that way they're part of this video to make everything kind of cohesive, so that way I know when I got them so I can look back at this video and I know the time frame of how long I've had these plants. All of these are the very last of September and for October. And so it's still October right now, of course, but so far these are all the plants I've gotten. And one of them is not from me, I got it from my cousin. And so any hoodles, I guess I'll get started. So these are just the first plants that I got, you know, that you've already probably seen. Especially if you saw my last couple videos. I got this one, this air plant, and this air plant, each for $1. And this, some type of an aloe hybrid, I'm guessing. This one was in that copper pot. I have it in this for right now. It has a pretty good root system and it's still really healthy and I haven't had any problems with it, no bugs or anything. These two that I got on clearance, well, all those plants are on clearance, but this one and this one I got at the same time, and I think they might have been in my last plant tour. No, I got them just after that, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look back. But this one has had some new growth on it, and it's beautiful. These are both two different kinds of kalanchoes, but I don't know the variety of them. There's a lot of new growth, so they're both really happy. This one is happier than the other one because it's in a terracotta pot, whereas this one is in a terracotta pot and a basket, and the moisture isn't wicked away from it quite as much, but it seems like it needs more moisture. It's growing, but there's still always a little bit of wrinkly leaves. I'm not entirely sure why, if it's underwatering or because there's too much moisture. So I've been just kind of working with it, but it's doing pretty good and it's doing better with what I've been trying to do with it. So I got these two behind me. There you go. I got these two fiddly figs. One is for me and one is for my cousin. So this one, you can see, it has two trunks, I suppose you could say, and then a third one coming up that's sprouting. And its leaves are okay, there's some browning on it, but I saw them and they're regularly $20, which I'm like, that's a good price for fiddly figs, right? And then, like, but do I really have a spot for it? I don't know. And then I went back again, and they're on sale for $12. So I figured, why not get two? And then this one only has one trunk. And these both, whoa. Both of these were the healthiest and nicest looking ones I could find. And I didn't know which one to get. Or I was Snapchatting my cousin. I was like, which one do you think I should get? And she's like, I could never make that decision. So I decided to see if she wanted one, and she did. And anyways, she's gonna get one, but I get to keep it right now for this video. Kind of fills in the background nicely. Oh, also, about the same time I got those first plants I was showing you, I also got this split leaf philodendron. So you can see this plant in my last video. Before I got these fiddly figs, I went to Walmart. These I got at Walmart too. And I don't go there for that many things, but I think I was there just because I wanted to go buy plants and I was using other things as an excuse. So I decided to look to see if they had any ZZ plants or any Sansevierias because I was wanting some more Sansevierias. Because I need to have some more plants up in my upstairs because the bedrooms don't have any plants because it's an east-facing room with a little window and a west-facing room with a little window, and half-story houses kind of are lame that way. So there's only certain plants I can put in there. And anyways, I got this croton instead. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I got a croton, was it this last spring? And it was a clearance croton. It was like 50 cents and I thought I could make it survive. But I haven't seen any crotons since then. And, because that one didn't make it, unfortunately. The other plant I got did. But I got this one and it's so beautiful. I love the colors. And it was only $5. Can you believe that? I mean, it's a little pot, but still. I mean, it's beautiful. And also, when I was there, I got this croton. It's a Sunny Star croton. And you can see the beautiful yellows on it. Here, let's get that tag out there so you can... Oh, no. Oh, I got dirt in my tea. Gross. So, this one has the yellow on it. And I like that it has these slender little leaves. This is a type of Pilea, apparently. That's what it says anyways. I didn't look it up to make sure. But it says, "Hi there. Friends call me Dark Mystery." Ooh. So when I got this, it looked like it was really sick and dying because it needed to be watered. But that's just kind of how it looks. The coloring on it, I think, is it's shiny and it's, you know, kind of like my angel wing begonias that I have. It has kind of the same colors. It's, I mean, different. And it doesn't look like the other Pileas. They had a really cool Pileas there, but they were dying and I didn't get them because they were like $12 or something. And I just think it's really interesting. I had to get it, and it's a low light plant and it's doing great in my craft room. It really loves it in there, and the colors go really nicely with my other plants that I have in there already. So then I went to the other Walmart, not quite a week later. And so I decided to go there to see if they had any fabric that I needed. And that's when I saw these on clearance and this plant on clearance. I mean, they had all their plants on clearance. And this one was, this was in the same size pots as those other ones. And the other ones were $2.75 when I got them. But this one was like $2.05 when I got it. So, I mean, you know, it was on clearance, but not as good of clearance, of course, as the other ones. So this is this croton. I don't have the tag on me. Can't remember where I stuck it. This one is like the other croton I showed you in the, you know, the variegation. To a degree, it's not as striking as that first one, but the leaves are really similar to the Sunny Star croton. And I think it's really neat. And they like bright light, so put this one in my husband's workroom, and it's really pretty. And lastly, I got this Sansevieria at, I went back to the other one because I was thinking all day, like, what if, like, did they put theirs on clearance? Because the other one had all these ones in smaller cans, whereas I call it the new Walmart because it's just like newer. They mostly had big plants, and a lot of them, you know, like they had the palms and stuff that were just like the big fronds, and I don't have room for those right now. Eventually I would like to get one, maybe, especially if I do like an all white room or something and be one of those kinds of people. But this one, I wanted one of these, but not quite as big of a size as what they had at the new Walmart. So I was like, well, I'll go back to the old Walmart and see if theirs are on clearance and see what all they have. And theirs wasn't on clearance, but now they had this Sansevieria. So they did have the Sansevieria like the big ones they had at the other one. And so it was $5 like that croton I showed you. And it's like in the same size can. But they just weren't on clearance. I don't know why. It's just whatever weird reason. But this one is so beautiful, and I just love the variation on it. The other one that I have, it's the stripes going up and down. Whereas this one, they're horizontal stripes. I just think that they're so neat. So I'm planning on putting this one in my bedroom to see how well it does in there. If it doesn't do as well in there, then I'll have to probably put it in my son's room because his room is brighter because it's smaller. But, you know, it might do better in there. I mean, it definitely will do better in there, but it actually might do better in my room if it doesn't like as much light. So we'll see. I have one of my Sansevierias in an east-facing window, and it's doing really well in that. So We'll have to see. Well, I hope you enjoyed looking at all my plants with me, and I really like them, and I'm very pleased with my selection that I've gotten so far this October. So far, because I might get more, but we'll talk about that next month. I hope you guys have a really great week. I'll talk to you later. Bye!